Hi, I am Erandi. I want to show you how to make a facial moisturizer cream, or you can call it a lotion. So I'm showing the first ingredients that you want to make it your lotion. The purpose of why you want to make a lotion, not buying from the store. You don't know in the store what are the ingredients in the face lotion, and there are like so many unwanted ingredients for your skin. But if you know how to make your lotion at home, you know what are the ingredients it's in your lotion. At the same time, you can add all the good ingredients to supplement your skin. So in this face lotion, there are three. I'm making into three phases: phase A, phase B, and phase C. I call phase A as a aqueous or water phase. Phase B, I will explain the ingredients later. Phase B is oil phase, and this is a cooling down phase. So in the water phase, I add glycerin, um, rose hydrosol, Allantoin powder. It's a powder, and then water. I already have the water, distilled water, measured, boiled, distilled water boiled and cooled water. I measured here. And you may wonder what are these ingredients? Glycerin provide a very good base and a thickness for your facial cream. Rose hydrosol gives you liquid and also a good moisture to the skin. Allantoin, it's a very good ingredient. It's anti-irritation, perfect for sunburns, good for the summertime, and then it's a skin protection, anti-irritant. If you go to, so now this is the water phase I'm adding. Along with the water, I have four ingredients. And I'm going to the oil phase. As you see, try to get, if possible, I try to get the organic products. And you don't have to get this kind of a big containers. You can get a small containers to start from. And I'm adding today sweet almond oil. You know, almond oil is it's great for skin, perfect moisture. And then this is all. It's I'm not adding olive oil today. It is olive squalene. Olive squalene. If you touch it, you will see it's a very light. It's not thick oil. It's a very light oil. It's a very light oil. I'm using this olive squalene because in summer you get like it's so humid and it's dry so quickly, and your cream will be um, very light cream. And then jojoba oil has anti-irritant properties. Um, Again, a good moisture. Cetyl alcohol, and then another ingredient in the oil phase is emulsifying wax. What is the use of emulsifying wax? You know, we are adding water and oil. Water and oil does not mix. So in order to mix these two phases together, we need to use emulsifying wax. It's an emulsion between water and an oil phase. So let's go to the last phase, what we are adding today. That is, so we gently boil these two phases. And then my last phase is when you heat it up, you mix it, you heat it up, these two phases. At the end, when everything is cooled down, I am adding these ingredients. I have carrot seed oil. Again, it has skin whitening properties, anti-aging properties. I add that at the end. And then hyaluronic acid, again great for your skin. And then my essential oils, today I picked lavender essential oil, and then neroli. This has a like very calming smell to your, this adds very calming smell to your lotion. And my preservative today is Jamal Plus. This is the natural preservative. And then when you make the cream, I usually keep my cream for 3 months. And then I make the batch like freshly, so you don't have to add a whole lot of preservative. Even though it's like it's a good preservative, I add very little amount. and then you see how goodness we adding to this cream. Like we add jojoba, sweet almond, the olive squalene, and I want to show you the recipe. In a minute I will show you the recipe. In winter time, if you make this cream, you can always use the thick oils like shea butter, cocoa butter, like or cocoa butter, you can add it. But in the summertime, I try to always go with the light oils for this cream. So this is the recipe. It's the recipe I formulated. I have written it. If you want, you can pause the video and write it down, the recipe. And this is the recipe I am following to make this moisturizer. So now I have these ingredients. I have these measuring the beakers. You don't have to use the beakers. You can use the glass, the measuring cup in your kitchen. And also I have the hand mixture is important at the end to mix all the ingredient. And also I'm using a water bath to mix both phase A and phase B. Water phase and an oil phase. So let's, and I have a balance, this kitchen scale, that I'm going to use it for measuring all the ingredients. When I measure the ingredients, I add the water phase ingredients together, oil phase ingredients together, and I heat it up using a water bath. So let's start measuring these ingredients. So I have water I already measured, which is 100 grams, and then the rose hydrosol. Let me get the rose hydrosol. And when you measure, I also want you to show in this balance, you first, like, you put the container that you're going to measure, and so when you put the container on the balance, you see there's some numbers, you tear it. Make sure it is 0. Then only you add your ingredients. Otherwise, the container weight also adding to your ingredient, which was not correct measurements.
Hi. Are we done?
This is Allantoin, which is a very good ingredient and supplement for your skin. You need a very small amount for your whole formulation. And I first measure the aqueous phase and I let it, mix it together. And then I am moving to measure my oil phase. So first I have to weigh emulsifying wax. It's kind of coming in pellets. So I have emulsifying wax. I don't want to touch it. I'll get the measurement first. I have, like, I'm measuring 6 grams. The recipe I show you, but I make it like I triple the recipe, so I'm measuring 18 grams. I always used to make this and keep it in the fridge. I use 1 or 2 jars, and then whenever it's over, I'm gonna get again and another one from the fridge. So it's in that way I don't have to make it every month. Like every 3 months I can make 1 batch. So I need 18 grams of this. It's 18 grams, and then you can measure all the oil phase ingredients together, but I measure the cetyl alcohol separate, and then I try to measure the emulsifying wax and cetyl alcohol separate. Let me get another container for cetyl alcohol. This is the cetyl alcohol. It's also like pellets. So I'm adding 4 grams, 2 grams. It's but since I told you before, I'm going to triple the recipe, so I'm adding today 6 grams of cetyl alcohol as well. And then it's my time for adding my oils. I get a good beaker without water. I'm adding olive Sqalene. It's 5 grams. I'm using this dropper to take. It's a fresh dropper. I'm using only for olive Sqalene. Actually, it has some, so I'm gonna add at the beginning until like around 10. And the last drops I'm going to add using this dropper. Wait. Yeah, the oils, make sure you take it like, be precise when you take the oils. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so this is the olive Sqalene, and then I'm measuring jojoba oil. This is the jojoba oil. We have a little helper here too, so she will be joining the video too. So we are measuring now jojoba oil. It is 5 grams of jojoba oil, but I'm measuring 15 grams, so I don't want you to get confused why I'm measuring 15 grams, because I'm triple the recipe. You can triple the recipe, you can double it, or even make it even bigger quantities. You can use this lotion for your own use, or else you can start as a small business. You can sell it and get a good profit, because this is all good stuff you are adding to your skin, and it should be very fair trade selling. So I'm gonna, as I said before, it's like just 2 grams. I'm adding from the container until it's like 10 grams, and then slowly towards the end I use the dropper. Always I use new droppers for each ingredient. Okay, I took like around 12 grams, and then the remaining I use the dropper because I want to be precise towards the end. Okay, that's good. And then the next ingredient is sweet almond oil. This is my sweet almond oil container. That is, I add a lot, like a little bit big amount of sweet almond oil. It is 10 grams. So the mostly your lotion will be consist of oil phase of almond oil. I pick the almond oil. If you compare the jojoba oil, this is a container, it's a little bit thicker, but almond oil is very light, and also it's very luxurious for your skin, provide great moisture. So I'm using 10 grams of the recipe. Let me add at the beginning. I'm adding using the jar. This is like, if you do it exactly right way, you have to take the sweet almond oil to a smaller container and then pour it, and then towards the end you use the dropper, but I'm just following this. As I said, I let you pour it off. And also you don't have to get this big amounts. You can always use small amounts, like small containers. That's good enough. The last bit. Last bit. This one. Okay, that's good. So this is your sweet almond oil. I think we measured all 3 oils, and then I measured the emulsifying wax here, and I measured the cetyl alcohol, and then this is the aqueous phase. So I already made my water bath ready, and I'm taking all these ingredients to the water bath. This is water. I already measured the water. So these are all the water ingredients. So I am adding these water like aqueous phase. So the water phase together. Just mix it up so I don't want any allantoin powder uh, deposited at the end. So and I have some little bit. I don't want to leave anything. These all good stuff for the skin. So I try to take everything. You instead of allantoin powder, you can use the colloidal oatmeal, and also you can. There's another way you can use the oatmeal. You can take the oatmeal from the store, and then oat from the store, and you can finely grind it, and you can add it to the like. It's really small amount. So this is my water phase. I'm going to take all three phases to the... Okay, I put the cetyl alcohol. You can see it's already started melting. And this is my emulsifying wax. And this is my oils and my water phase. I gently boil these three phases. And I think I need more water. Sarah, can you bring some water, please? So you can see, as you can see, it's a cetyl alcohol already melted completely. If you remember, we add as pellets. And then there is still some time for the emulsifying wax to mix. And then my oil, and I just little bit stirring. Just add it to the water bath only, okay? Just to the water bath. Thank you. Okay, that's great. Thank you. The purpose of I'm using the water bath to heat, I want them to be a gentle boil, not like I'm not using the direct flame. I don't want to, I want like sometimes when you use, so I'm using the water bath instead of using the direct flame. Sometimes direct flame is, it can inactivate. It will not provide like all the effect. It can like, you know, deactivate the effect of all the good ingredients. Like that's why I'm using the water bath to heat it up these ingredients. So you can, as you can see now, my cetyl alcohol is ready. My aqueous phase, if you remember, there was like some powder at the bottom, but there's no powder, everything dissolved. And I am waiting until the emulsifying. This is, I'm still waiting for the emulsifying wax to, let me little bit increase the heat because we add water. So I like making these lotions at home. They help me, and then it's a great activity with your kids. And then we all use these lotions, even in the summertime or winter time. I don't go to the store and buy my lotions. I always use my lotions, and I always make my lotions, and then um, I do lotions, face wash, and also bath bombs for Christmas, so they can enjoy the in the bathtub, have some fun time together. Okay, now I have all the ingredients melted, as you can see, and now I am adding the oil phase ingredients together. So this is, now I can lower my heat. I need like very gentle boil. So I add cetyl alcohol, okay, and then my oils together, my oils and the emulsifying waxes together. Okay, it's ready now. Now you can put this in the table. This is ready. It's a little hot. Okay, no, I'll keep it here. It's okay. Now this is my aqueous phase. This is my oil phase, and also now I'm ready to mix these two phases together. I hope you're ready too. So when you mix it, let me show you in a minute. When you mix these two phases together, you see my lotion is forming. It's not lotion yet, okay? It's not lotion yet. It's just turning into the creamy color. And now you don't need any heat. You leave it in the until it get cool down. So now I take it out from the heat and I leave it I would leave it like 10 minutes until it's come to room temperature. Okay, so let's wait until it reach to room temperature. So at the beginning, if you remember, we had very liquidy consistency for our lotion, and it was hot, it was warm. So if you want to speed up the cooling process, you can use the ice bath. So now I put it in the ice bath. It took me like 10 minutes to cool down, and now it's good and it's cold. It's uh, like it's in the room. It's at the room temperature. And then this is so now we have both two phases. We add like water based ingredients, and then we add the oil based ingredients, and then this is our mixture. Now it's cool. The mixture is cool. Now it's the cooling phase. Cooling phase means these are the ingredients. You see here, these are the ingredients I'm planning to add when it's completely cool off. So I don't want to use the maximum like essential oils. They're very like gentle ingredients. I want to get all the effects. I don't want to heat it up. When some ingredients, when you heat it up, you don't get all the benefits out of it, or else it can convert to another product. So because of that, I am using this after it completely cools off. And then I'm using my carrot seed oil. This is solely for your skin. The benefit for your skin, you can add, also it's optional, I'm just adding few drops, so it's in my lotion. And then the other ingredient I'm adding, the special ingredient is optional, hyaluronic acid, which is anti-aging properties, give a very good um, uh, moisture to your skin. And then today my essential oils are lavender and neroli essential oils. So I get the lavender essential oil. You can add some essential oil. So you see the smell? Is it smelling good?
Oh yeah, that's really good.
That's really good. Okay, so let's add around 0.5 grams. Wait a minute, okay? So I'm gonna put it in the measuring thing, and you see I tear it. You can add like few drops, and until I see, just add drop by drop, okay? Okay, one. It's still good. Let's add around 10 drops. All right. I think that's good enough. Let me add few more. Let's say a few more drops. So because I want to get a good smell to our lotion, and then I try to mix it. Neroli essential oils, also good for your skin. You can add uh, you know I commonly use lavender. It's type Yang Lang essential oil. So it's like this, okay? You have to take it like that. Oh, so we are making the smell of this lotion using the essential oils. There are several ways you can make the your lotion fragrant, like add good smell to your lotion. Um, the essential oils are the safe way to make your lotion get a good smell. There are many synthetic smells out there. You can add it, but because we are making the lotion at home to make it safe for your skin, so the essential oil is a perfect way to add a good smell to the lotion. And also, when you add the essential oil, it's completely your preference. I like the lavender smell. I like the neroli. I like Yang Lang rose essential oils. So it is, but you have to make sure you add a right amount, and also you pick a correct essential oil for the correct formulation. So, and then, so this is our very last step of adding ingredients. My Germal Plus is our preservative. We add 2 grams of preservative to the recipe. So I'll let you add the preservative, so it's 0. Okay, so then we get it here from here. It's kind of thick.
Yeah, so you gotta squeeze it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add some. We add the other way, okay? It's very thick. The jamal is very thick. So I'm gonna add like this. Oh, yeah, that's good enough. It's 2 grams.
2 grams. Okay.
4 grams. Okay, that's good.
Make 4 grams because we're doing double.
We're adding 6 grams because we're making triple. Okay, so yeah, so we add all the ingredients, and now it is you can see now, if you see the formulation at the beginning, it was liquid. Now you see how thick it is. See, it's already a lotion now. So now I have another way to make this lotion more like you buy from the store, like other than just putting into the containers. I just try to whip it a little bit using my hand mix. I just give a 1 or 2 whisk, and then it'll add oil. It add air to the lotion. It gives like a really rich consistency to your lotion. So it is, and also you see I'm wearing the apron, everything. It is a little bit messy step, so you have to be
careful about it.
careful about it. Yes. Okay. So I'm just giving some pulses. And also this helps to mix it a little bit. And you can see when you add air, you make it a little bigger. Okay, that's enough. If you mix more, your lotion will be more thicker. If you mix a little bit less, it's completely up to your consistency, like your preference. So I'm gonna take it off. I like this consistency. I don't want to be like really thick. So I have now my lotion is ready, and I am packing into these glass jars. Our lotion. She's helping me with the storing. Okay, that's good. I use these glass containers, so we are not polluting the environment using a lot of plastic. And when you use this, when you're done with the lotion, you can reuse these glass containers for your next batch. So my lotion is ready, and it has a perfect calm smell. I just pack it like this. So I was able to transfer into these 3 containers. So you see we add all the good safe ingredients to make this cream. You can apply on your face, you can apply on your body, and it's also safe for your kids as well. So this is the cream. So
Can I try it?
yes, you can try.
This feels so good. You want to try some?
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah, it feels really good other than the store-bought ones.
Okay, thank you for joining with us to make this face cream. Thank you.
Bye.
Mhm.